Ghana for me mamaju BMU Eba TV XYZ so women on the Frontline program ye de bro enyumre no watwi bia kwasiada masanso aba menim say why ready train me dada e mama start di mu ho nkomo se eye mo a mo sonfo oba pa mago ode enkomode ebremo enkomo a ye ni emma etichiefo emma akukudrofo emma omo etimi aboa in their own way ama Ghana any area se konenim sa man na me de bro ene kwasiada sani a young girl na wasi so na oba no obehwe ye no no so anya rechiche ni wanya ni daso ne mentor anka ontimi nko ne nche ontimi ne nkasa ene kwasiada yi ono ne betwetwe nkomo shonko enti sani adaya ye no no esese mi twa me ho kakra enti tenase na twemi me nche kra me ba na me de me guest shonko ene ye beten sem wo fia he kwa me nkroma mu nsem na ene ye bete enti twemi me ba sisia.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah.
Always brave, fresh, natural, eggs, mineral, water.
Still got it.
Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Michael, you support the immune system. Yeah, Michael.
But you are turning here.
Let's not go be able to go any better.
Me ko support my booster for your immune system. Hey, what's a Michael t-shirt? Mato t-shirt. Me come back be fan kai no. Ni t-shirt ru go mama.
Boss, champion, boss. Mr. Only one.
Okay. Michael,
supporting the immune system.
And your well-being.
Vico 20 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted in a...
Ebusia for me koya maba makodi jakakra inti me de me guest shronko eba be chew senia ye ne de bia no enne oba shronko oba panin kama enna me ni no ba be twetwe nkomo yi emofra no mfa mo pen and paper because enne ye be ye history wa ha sei ye ne ye maame Rodlin Imoro Ayana ono na enyumre ye ne no twetwe nkomo mommy.
Yes, dear.
Nampacho ho te say.
Nyame adome ho ye.
Ahofe ne de enkoda o ye minyawa ye.
Sa me da say.
Ho ye fedodo. Na he na wakɔhye na mete won kan kyesa after International Women's Day mete won kan.
Eja say wo say nipa kope ne bibi ye. Nti na me ye me nyama nkiti.
Oh yeah, pakpakpa. I get it. Mommy, I'm pain no. Yeshia ye nuanom na ye ni omudi nkomo a aya na stories no obi say oh na me mama ebi na me papa free mu na me ma me chibo fruit na me kwa me ma me ayo ka bi chem so chibo fruit ni ade mami but ebi no so wo ho a from the little that we know about you what there no you started from a very good foundation. I think your maker was good like obofo no bo we ye pa because now foundation no you broni beka say you were born with a golden spoon in your mouth.
I do.
Mami. If I show me myself kakra, how did you start? Who are you? Who are your parents? How did you start and where are we going?
Okay, see, Mediane Rodlin Zumale Imuru Ayana. Mifikpatia. It's close to Boko. I wanna make us say, I am my hometown. My papa now or a politician, businessman, philanthropist, statesman. My mama no a trader. Me nkasa no me nyina no me one crying but ya sheda nkasa ya wo me nkra but me one crying. And it was not always rosy for my parents. They started from somewhere. And luckily for me dia me betomu say na ye abeng. But Becca say be a menu no mpanyimfo no wo mo ehu ahocha ne kakra and na ebasa but apart from that no me kwach motor school. I started off from Association International School.
And now association ya yes. Wow. Because it's still association.
It's still association. And at motor school. And I'm a firm, I'm called Islamic University and I'm Sanko Jimpa. I'm called Transatlantic Colleges or London Kakra. And see, those are some of the things that I did. And me worry so Jenny. And young funny say till that time, I'm not political. You know, if you all know, I've been into politics and business for myself. That's how I'm making.
Say, me sure said yeah. I can't even be free because we free and kasa na schools are because and na association cry and yeah easy. And so growing up, no, how was it like?
Growing up, no, was fine. Okay, let me just say that growing up, in those days, school was the thing to do. You had to go to school. We didn't have mobile phones. It was a kren, you know. And so sorry, go school. If you had to see a friend, just a ring, you know. Say ni panu so phone and now say benanti. Na madam for mo laboni. It is cantonments. You know, madam for laboni. There was a menant to call laboni. You know, it was fun to do. So now growing up was good. Before then, no, around I'm funny say you can't 60s now. By 66 na me ni fika kra because secondary school 69. Until by 66 so na me ni fika kra. Until no make us say growing up you only met your contemporaries. Mama when one more share areas.
Okay, like neighbors.
We didn't used to mingle so much with everybody. And it was cool. And in the house it was like we were brought up by a man. My papa on shed and oba into polygamy, you know. And Kodano your papa ne wufie and mammy for so baby. And so no, we were brought up by a man. Say ya then ya now ama when ya ding.
Hey, now East Cantonments in the 60s and Saturn
60s, 70s, yeah.
Na area ben no and
it is still East Cantonments. We call Eco Trade Fair on the right hand side. Ufi cantonments uba when you kakra uba fruit says and we call Trade Fair. It's on the right hand side. So we shared areas with VRA paying for now UAC no we had good neighbors. Some of the high commissioners to stay around there. That was okay. It was a good place to be.
Only school for because ye war in Cronket to a munayam but cantonment baby you know sorry boy am pay adena ye draw of them no na ye tutuni ye hwihwi Na to da kra ntokwa kra ti me ye agro ye di o ye ku ntokwa na ya hwe di obewi ni and those but me wo croquet to amu me nka say kra say yes so hu for ne me beko enti from who area ne oma wo ni omu di ago na niema ben what do you share together?
Interesting. First and foremost, not those days, not table tennis na wo. So we play table tennis.
That banka sanga.
We swam.
Hey.
I had a pool in my house until we swam.
Wow.
I did horse riding. Nina no not just said Nina ni.
Hey. Hey. Ghana for hey. And table tennis, any horse riding, volleyball, having the swimming pool.
Yeah.
Hey, it is still very luxurious. Hey. Hey,
it's part of life.
Say opulence.
It's part
in
of
the
life.
60s. Oh, mommy. Nyame eshout.
Nyame eshout.
And see, daddy netete mu nyina. And because you came from a polygamous home, like if you ka polygamy, me ma 74 ntiate. If be ma wari e ma bebre, ba mu nyina na mo wo papa daddy nchen. And e ma no wo mu fie. Enti e bia wo ma memba, wo ma me kramba. How did you live together?
As one.
They like
okay, cooks in the we sat at table, we ate. We did things together. We're like one big happy family.
Hey, as of that time, now cooks in the journey.
Aye.
And then the revelations very fear.
One more revelations is because you're a young person. But those that are older than me know that I'm being rather generous a little to myself, not to say too much. Because I can make her say, Pepe ni those days, na bruni ni ni anima yedi.
I am odd. I am odd. To be very honest.
Oh, me who hear that? Why would I say that me who hear that? Say, hey, at least I know me who hear.
Yeah, so now, mommy, from that background, you look very humble too. Dear Nema, senya munyina munyi because Ghana, if anybody is practicing polygamy, obi you know ye bebra. Menya sure so obi ni aduane kra o ma me beka say di o se niam asesa but that time no enti na mu hu sunsun ye bia say we ye auntie we ma then you be grouping
na say wo ma me if you ho me ma me if you always it's just one family
enti the women na man e man ba fie ho like
as and when once in a while.
As and when your papa ne ko ho. Oko mfamo nko.
Debi.
Onu nko an ne ko no akwa. Enti you all munyina munyiye.
Let me just say that me mama side, my grandfather say no what you know bebre. It took me years to recognize the fact that me mama nye nuanu way from yefun baako. But my grandfather had over 40 children.
With how many wives?
With so many wives. But we didn't know each other. I knew aunties, but I didn't know that when we wamuni me mami fiye fun bakum.
Hey.
Yeah.
Just say na obia difference be any.
That is it. You see, the tradition is such that maun who say when we don't have young people for ni aunt and those kinds of things, yeah? My small mother, my big mother, my small father, my big father. You understand? So you grow up just knowing that whoever is in your father's house, if the person is your sister, it's your sister. The woman is your mother. But yes, and he made sure. Yes, he made sure. Say, you lay your bed. Say and those things. Upon all those things happening, no. You had to, and one thing that he made us do. 5:30. If you are the eldest daughter, no, around at that time, no, you will make the tea. coffee for him in the morning. And I'm papa on pesa obekwa akonia e dia share flask mu e dia kosi ho. No, you go down, you boil the hot water and make sure 5:30 with your back. That was just to teach you to wake up at 5:30. Until date, I still drink my tea at 5:30.
That is why you are never late. Because me 19 now when you late for program
I can't be late.
Not just say papa training now.
Yes.
Or they mouse. And see what siblings na mo you saying unuanom.
No, okay, so say no, yeah, 16.
16.
Yeah.
1 6.
Yes. We were 18 up. Me no free man Ansei. I was 16.
Omo nyina were around. Obia wo Ghana.
There people no more. Yeah.
Oh. And your papa wabo ejuma.
Yes.
Waya de nyame nhira no say wetimi awu bebre na yenya wo ene wa ha Ghana fo nyina show. Na me ya keka wo ho nsem kakra na o papa o ne Kwame Nkrumah ye fine pa.
I na oka wo mo ho. My father was CPP. 1954, he was the, you would say, in those days, one year assembly, no. He was Westman Prusi assembly member for the Westman Prusi in 1954. Ono, I'm say 52, ono, efi hono, en abawomia, papa
baye.
Yes. Papa baye. But now he was in the same office with John Mahama, papa.
Hey.
Yes.
And see, papa, daddy, Imoro, Ayana.
Yes.
Westman Prusi Sata Nebeka said no, your assembly member. Free Hono.
And he became deputy ministerial secretary. What do you call a ministerial secretary?
Oh, okay.
For lands.
Oh, until you're promoting the
yes. So
and about me, Papa Bedi Nadia.
And about me, Papa Bedi Nadia.
And not that papa so ne John Mahama, Mahama, and their office. Hey. And yet, and any packet one, I mean,
you so any chairman, a juma. Chairman chief is Alan Cash, ne papa.
Hey, and your name said the fear na mooding you. Hey, papa go for hobby dear bed you.
And see, it's so you grew up knowing all these people, then you decide which way you want to go. So what's my say? And so looking at all these were the type of people that were coming in and going out to you just see them, and then it creates some form of interest in you. Say, what do these people do that I want to do? You know? It's one banner or more car. In those days, you can say Kwame Nkrumah Bresono. I didn't see much as a young person. All I knew was that ebia ye bibi wo ho na ebia me papa ko. And I said, Nkrofo Abba meetings now one more year. But he was then at that time, by the time I used to Kwame Nkrumah, and Papa was a businessman. Oja politics on them. And no sound fire. And see Oja politics on
after business.
Business.
Okay.
It's a business in a mum and a man you know.
APA. Oh, what business was
he? Was a contractor.
To say OCC
9 bridges and all those things. And it was such in those days, na acquire say independence abantem. Ghana was the first independent country. And places like Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria, they were all looking up to Ghana. So at that time, Papa started construction. I think for the man from Kwatia, that small village, to have had that foresight, say he would go into construction, was something. And so he decided to do that. And then he started doing works in these countries. And Kenya, Uganda, Tanganyika, that time now, acquire Zanzibar and, Nani no offices were ho.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, Jumano.
So no call ho ko yedma no ko worry bi wo ho. Do you have
one worry? No, we don't have those kind. We don't have siblings like that.
Okay.
But oh yeah, Jumano said the main office was in Ghana.
So as the head office.
And then he had offices in the UK, he had offices in Nigeria, he has offices in Liberia, he had offices in Kenya, Uganda, Zambia, Tanganyika.
Now, apart from why not also your politics? Why not buy?
Unfortunately, no, they are interested, but they are not open. One more, you can't politics. One more, not interested. But I guess I could do to do it. Looking at the way things are, from the beginning, I liked it. I was interested.
Yeah, because in my interview, now we can say, Abrana, Papa, founding members of CPP. I know Mushieshia Naju because of Achichi near dear no muye meetings in idea. Or from my over tenacity at short minutes. At a very young age, not just say you had interest.
Yeah,
no, so interest.
This was at the later stages. It wasn't the CPP. I'm not that old, but this was during I think 92. Yeah, sometime around there. Those days, all those people, Captain von Bakustein, and all those people, meetings, just for the fact that they didn't want the information to go out. So I sat in to write up. Yeah, just keep on writing.
Now, okay, and same be now.
Oh, and one said, just write what they are saying. But I knew I knew exactly what they were doing. What I say.
So as of that time, now what did you say?
At the time, now I made church on it. Now, very beginning, no, that was 69. Let me do 11, 12. So I started pasting political pictures at that age.
11, 12.
Yeah, we home laboni na me pasty. Then like which one me say maybe sir, who is that? I me say it's my dad. Vote for him. That kind of thing. That was around 69. So I make secondary school.
Oh, not just a politics near Mupa. But from a dear obobo Alan Kojo chairman papa Baumia papa Mahama Mahama papa. Not just say as a Ghana politics, no,
it's the same people. It's the same people. It's the same people. And they be it's the same people. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same people. That's how also fear was that only. And also my baby you know.
Really?
Also my baby.
But did you know? Say, papa no more na for phone. Tina wouldn't him. Baumia no wouldn't him. Alan wouldn't him. John Mahama. Now new more.
Alan no more time say na misa. I wouldn't even say I was born, maybe. But as we grew, no, quite close, family-wise. Because obi to say, imo regala say, na me papa say, only very close to the extent say, Crawford for me and
oh, okay.
And tiba kukra wu ya no wamode me papa picture in West Africa magazine. Wamode the picture in the toho. Say on the way. It was that close. So what I say. And in those days, they liked each other. Obia Shauna say we are CPP near. Who don't they visited one another.
We used to comradeship.
Yeah, comradeship no. They visited each other. I saw lots of people in my house. Funnily enough, I used to serve a lot of people. I champoni na I serve womoda. You understand? Yes. So you just meet all these people and your interest grows. Your interest grows. Into sana I don't know koye. But my love for politics, started from 1969. And Papa koye, for people were talking about it. A better Ghana would do this, develop this. Now I'm saying, I didn't development and I got interested. And the funny thing was that after 69, Papa were in the onya 2 seats in Zima East and Zima West, and Abuzia, Dr. Buzia. Winning elections, Now that was the year I went to Achimota school. Now me do school, the first people I made contact with, strangely enough, was one Egbedema, that's Frida Egbedema, and the next one was Alice Ewokudakun. Now Ewokudakun is MPP.
Yeah.
You understand? But somehow we gelled so much. She became my very best friend until we left. Achimota. And see, almost at that time, Kramponi in school, now people recognized that you were such and such a person because sometimes now my papa offices were Achimota. And so nam office were to me buffer school.
Okay.
And at that time, it was good to have him around because all the young people, there was this Pan-Africanism, the flair of Pan-Africanism. And so people like Efadate in Krabia no Maba around him. because at that time, students' movement for African unity, those kinds of things, not debating societies, it was all Pan-African issues. So to me, politics, So you kept on building on it.
But how do you see today? Sa ayonko fani adieno. Sa adieni bi da so ho.
And then no one can say ho. I don't think it's there today. Somehow no competition a boom. It has become, I don't know, but it's more competitive. Busia and my dad in 69 would meet and chat. But yes, yeah. Obeshiano, I say Pepe Ayano, you know, that kind of thing. I say, oh, I didn't know the car we using one top play or some top play, woman chance, I better play, you know, those kinds of things. One more stressful. But Nanseno acquire say ya obi one crofo omo afa some man ye bibi tare bisa. But nankan and it wasn't like that. You could visit each other's homes. You made friends. Lakufados were my sister's friends. What you say? She went to school with some of them, you know, like in those days it wasn't
such a community.
Yeah, it wasn't so vindictive. It wasn't so tight. Everybody lived. We all enjoyed each other's company. Even though I was young, I could see my sister going out, you know, one of her best friends was Mama Akufuado in Yamasa, in the gold in Omana. So at the end of the day, you know, say Michelle Ma omi ya menuanom, woman ya adamfo.
So na moon show kwase bia ko obi fear ye be poison one
you rather come to enjoy whatever is there. You enjoy each other's company. But yes, yeah, Nana do nani papa wo Ringway Estates, Ringway Hotel, you see. Now in those days, you know, bands ba. I remember there was this popular one with a Liberian band neighbor. I think was it General Pino, something like that. We trooped there to go and listen. Nobody. It was just friendship. But and then no akoye bibi e wo ho. What I say? Akoye bibi e wo ho. But ewiase wo ba na wa brɛ ho ase. It's not about anything. Sika ye betoye. Okay? At the end of the day, no, you will still have to mix with people from different backgrounds. We go school from different places. And at the end of the day, you make friends with them. They add to your value. We no want more enante, we no want more edinkomo. Ufa bibi fi nia want eka. Wamo so fa bibi fi wo. What I say? It's any say and no ye mesika. The main thing ebema obi aka say we nipa anase we nipa we ofata say we mfata say no it shouldn't be sanka sanity and then just say some of us shouldn't even be talking to people. What I say maybe I me say ebia neno me to one say crofre diska crofre say ya me sure it doesn't move me because me huni a chance. What I say, and in those days you make the money to go into politics. You don't go into politics to make the money.
Okay.
It's papa oye jumano or politics mukakra. Omo say I had ya woko awonyeska. And you understand? So he went to work to make the money
and came back. And that is when you serve the people because one kasa wudi usika ena eba into politics.
They say no one kasa na wudi usika eba into politics. It is not that you come into politics to make the money.
And me shows us that time no na nkrofo mfrefre o papa say bia member school fees.
Oh yeah ba. Oh no.
They were coming.
Especially in those days, it's for Bibri, they looked up to him to help them out. We had other people too. A lot of Voltarians, a lot of people.
And Nancy, not in the business, he can
yes. It was something that I think he liked doing. You know, that kind of thing. He would rather do it for them. And it was normal. For us, it was nothing.
You see, a dear Nama and Assasa looking at you, they say, no, two faces in our home. When before, Sanya now only Ekufuado unua no mu ne omo ye fine Alan ba umia joma obia we hu bi e na say we hu wo hwa die na na ye problems isi say obi na menye sure say bia Alan ebe ko ba umia fie na money nsu but I don't really know but I think say
I know what you mean
ebe ye din kakra die why aden na niam assistance say what do you think?
I don't really know what happened. I niema assistance but I say after 66 about 69 hono na niema start to say saba because the political parties were divided. They say the CPP they yikra to atwene said don't even belong, don't even mention the name. Tina aba PP, that's Progress Party. Now Progress Party koina a champon by military regime no a chair. We've been through so much military regime, we forgot our values because we were looking up to sit down, go, don't go. Yankasa your values no, we had forgotten. Unfortunately for us, we didn't learn lessons. Liman and then we had another military. All those things changed the mindsets of people. And from 79 to 92, no, who said Ghana for you were even afraid to say you will make money. That was Jerry Rawlings. To be a rich person was almost like a crime. To know be a so be yeska. Be a so you be cancel yeskani. You get me? Into wakaya shim. So from that time onwards, na nkrofo sruska.
Hey.
Yes.
Yes,
na nkrofo sru because I don't know, the idea was that so Jerry Rawlings who said who ska, he'll come after you. Till 92, when we came to back to democracy, our freedoms were granted back to us. But then we had subconsciously, it was still with us. And a lot more people had now gone out of this country through military regimes.
Exile.
Yes, they went into exile. Others went voluntarily just to look out for education and Yamasa because the educational system was also challenged during these periods. Then the economy also went down. I don't know, eba say afe na Ghana no yakosiesia nkrofo shall I say ways of life and yasande aba Ghana.
Okay.
And so yefi Ghana no in those days we would say that we say meda me punkra mentum.
But they say you have to close.
Yes, akronfo aba ofia on fast kind ba or the second ana blade or ba betwa net no.
Oba de opewia no.
On repo. On fa etu ma. But wo mo call baby e baaye no wo mo decide na baaye. So what you say? It's by 83. Aliens compliance order di wom koye. Afe shagarin so baaye or retaliate ye no. Wo mo baaye no wo mo so kosua niam afon e de back room ha.
I'm getting it.
Into we gina ho kra na ya to chi. Yes, it was that bad.
Hey,
because wo mo akosua
senia obi ye wo ni krom.
Nti ene
Ghana na enye yesuban no.
It wasn't. Na enye yesuban. At least benim say akonfo ba ofia o jiskani wia oko. But this time ye rape, it wasn't part of us. You see our baby and ye the buy krom. And unfortunately for us, our airwaves are showing those kinds of things. And also from the same place. So what I say,
I said, "Ye bi no makosua de aba no mo be no. Afa de ye TV programs ni ade so aye hwe, aye movies ni ade ne no so bi wo mu tane de obi akosua de aba na ne akola no so hwe no. Na I say it has all become part of na ye ja ye values na ye nuado eni ayonko fa ne nkomobo ne ye ja ne nyina.
Ja afa de yesuro. Okoda utu opun. Afa okoda na beglar proofing. It wasn't part of us.
Any beglar proofing dey say you the boy nim ni e chere ni chen
babia It wasn't part of us. Edifi baby ne buy. You know, and see, and no buy, no, Emma. People became more sort of like they looked out for money more because wama ko bre will be mine so wama ko sua nyama fon wama ba tafe obi apeska wama so because of military coups in nyama wama ko exile ko bre ye wama so enye sika no wama so nya democracy no wama peska today be ameka chon crowd me say you know what mama fa don't blame Nanado or Tenica from 1949. Edaya omaton sika oma say afia wenya seat no wo say onya den. What do you say? So those are some of the things. We learned the wrong things. We put our values and all things that are Ghanaian
and brought in foreign behavior.
Exactly. And it's become part of us.
And we are growing with it.
We are growing with it, and we are still learning those things. And TV krana, Ghanaian forms we are adopting Nigerian types of dressing.
Indian dressing.
What kind of dressing? Don't we have Ghanaian things? So, and then even the food we eat is not Ghanaian. We don't like Ghanaian food.
And then Kolani in English breakfast, and fast.
One penno.
Auza koko ni adena ye kose ni wagashi ni penkaso no.
Debi just a pizza and cornflakes.
And also na kan hodin wo mo.
Oh debi, I know. Budi anachese wo ye hini.
Hey, unya millet koko protein papa pa.
Budi anachese wo ye hini. And na ye body ro say ye na in front to man.
Made in Ghana.
Made in Ghana ni no. There are some instances friend to ma. You sure say one go school. And I be a winning be papa. Oh yes.
It's indeed say Yeshia Niema from other countries and because they say who said the Speaker of Parliament yet their role, their way of dressing. And I say idea keye yesuba na fe ye pa ye chelse yenye.
Exactly.
Because ye the obi die na ababe she ye die na na. And I yet to ye. But abrofo no so ba Ghana.
Wo mo pe ye die no.
Ahwenie ne niema o mo toto ne ade.
Wo mo pe ye die.
So with you ya to ye die na twene.
Papa no.
And na yakofa obi die. And o mo ababe fa ye die no.
Exactly. And I hiding. The cultures are the things that are killing us. So saying you acquire what? First, nanka extended family. To baby, everybody gets the opportunity to help out. And then it's a nuclear family, me, my wife, and my children. We're not brought up that way. We're not brought up that way. There are so many people in Ghana, and then it's different. You know,
nuclear family.
Beggar proof in India. My cousin Papa besra me one time. Oh, sorry, I said, why do you live in a prison? And I said, well, I got up in the night. I wanted to walk around, and everywhere is like beggar proof and locked up, padlocked, and everything. I said, that was not our life. You know, we have thrown away the good things and taken the bad things.
Oh. I pray we go back for it.
But it's governance also. Some of it. Because some good things we threw away out of ignorance. Because ne nim say ne maybe wo ho akwa menkroma ya nanka e ya depa. And ne mete hona se me hwe your transport system say ya na me raho. Because Mr. Crampono now omnibus was working perfectly.
So what made you DNA when you J politics politics because me kind of some kind of 31st NDC for 31st cry why you be there?
Oh my be pa.
It's DNA wura about politics.
I don't know. You know, for me worry sojourning for about 21 years. So now I wasn't allowed to do politics. Now may he so rest in peace. So who you know? Now I had to come and live by myself. Now I still didn't think of politicking. Even though I had involved myself in 31st, I realized that I had a flair for it. Said 31st time crano, because baby Anna, you're crossing, talking to people and stuff like that. I seem to have the flair for it. But you better barracks, now you couldn't do that except for the 31st, And Margot, you won't believe it. I've always been an outspoken person. By 92, I was always getting into trouble because Mikasa one time, now generals, better and you don't do politics in the barracks.
In the barracks, yeah.
But this was a situation. I mean, who say you share NDC T-shirts in the barracks and nam, and 31st T-shirts, nam. I was sitting in front of my restaurant and they said, oh, there's a meeting going on at the Bema Hall. Won't you go? I'm quiet. Mrs. Rollins was sitting there. I went to her now. Mrs. Rollins said, looking very straight-faced and everything, as if everything was okay. I don't know what gingered me. And I'm sorry, and I'm quiet, and I'm say, you are all hypocrites. Can you imagine saying hypocrites to generals? Hey. And say, you are all hypocrites. You are not telling her about the fact that people are wearing party T-shirts in Bema camp, and you cannot stop them. They were supposed to open a market. One more be a market and a meeting and day. Asamaba. Afe. We went to office on your political. When I'm fifth political home. And almost say I had to apologize. Me say I will never apologize. It's the truth. I'm saying. Yes, me draw a letter. Na me will apologize. Me say me to me yet. And I would rather leave the barracks and go home. And I added, my husband didn't tell me to come and say this. I am saying it from myself. I'm saying it myself. It's, I mean, it was such a big deal. It just went right by my camp. And I'm saying, I will not apologize because it is the truth, and I'll stand by the truth. It died a natural death.
But at least you spoke the truth.
I spoke the truth. And that was not the first time I had gotten into that kind of trouble. Because at another time, you and I agree. Say, I'm telling you why I went into politics. You and I agree that 31st December started within the barracks. Although Dori Nuyama supposed to have started it, but it started off really in the barracks. And if you're talking about 31st, those days, I was saying, soldier for you, no more first, and sana, civilians, what I say. Now here was a situation that Mobile celebrated 10th anniversary, and at that time, Mrs. Rollins, she was having a problem with senior officers' wives. Mimi wo Kumasi regional office, 31st regional office, because I was sort of the coordinator between the security wives and 31st. So I never saw an invitation to Army Wives because I was the secretary to the Armed Forces Wives Association in Kumasi. I didn't get a letter. Into Dani do yen. And a man who buy and almost say, oh, yeah, parade. Into Yabeko, and I say, Obianco. Nobody's going to go.
Because when your invitation.
Menya invitation. And the parade went on. I'm afraid, nobody came. And Mrs. Rollins bufuye. Bufuye, Timohana, Yamasha me to regional residency. Going on to her, Mrs. Cecilia Johnson, so to her. Late Adams, I don't think you know him. Yes, late Adams, he was the right-hand man for Mrs. Rollins. Honestly to her. And I'll say, my commanding officer of the 4th Battalion, now General Dankwa, JB Dankwa, and then the wife, who was the president of the Armed Forces Ladies Association, honestly to her, and I'm to her. Now the question was, why didn't we come? And I'm sure a woman may say, oh, we didn't get an invitation, we don't get crash where we are not wanted. The place went cold. And Mrs. Rollins said, but you are supposed to come whether you get an invitation. I said, never. And I said, we never got an invitation. Or say, you got an invitation. Then the lady who was the president then, Mary, she says, oh, we invited them. I said, Mary, you didn't invite us. Can you You didn't want to invite you. Why invite letter no buy anka me hu. Nti me hu letter yi de enya de ye beko. We will not get crash. You know. Eho ena Mrs. Frontline can say, I want to see you later in the evening. And I'm going to share them. Or no, any Mrs. Cecilia Johnson. And I are crafo. And tonight they are a young customer. And I'm saying, there'll be a mommy invitation. I said, one baby, send it to me. One mommy invitation, member. And I don't see how you could have said it was an oversight because 31st started from the barracks. We should be the first on the list.
Okay.
For me, I'll stand by the truth. And if you didn't invite us, I am. The honor say, okay, Adams, mommy, way every time I be meeting, crime be a friend of that. I miss you. So that's how I started. You understand? And I realized that I had an interest in mobilizing people and actually going to the hinterlands and helping out. Which I say, funnily enough, I was the only army officer's wife at that time who had the whole pains go to herself. Because I'm hard. But I say, and see, through that, you know, my interest started building. See, 31st in Yama Obaras in Anamidi Muhujim. Me, yes, until democracy by. The democracy by, you know. In fact, that time, I wasn't around when they went out, gone to London. So me back, you know. And I almost say they are saying, I'm not joining NDC. I am a CPP person. I come from a CPP home. So I am CPP. So I stayed on until my father died, my husband died, and I came to live by myself. So my father came to visit, and lawyer Bright Akwete of CPP wanted to see my father. At that time, they were trying to rebuild CPP. So Oba and Okache and Papa say, Opesanko Oba and Papa say, no, I'll give you someone who I think can help you. And I offer him and say, this is the person you should take. So that's how I got into CPP again. That's how I got into CPP. It's a Bright invited me to Asylum Down, and I'm going on my church me. And then I started off from there. I realized that it was natural. It's like a natural home for me because I could kind of like the Eagles were there. There were all those people I knew. So it was okay for me. Into the Hwana Naija, me deputy women's organizer. I'm the simple, but I'm Musa. And then in 2008, I decided to go and try my luck at Boko as a parliamentary candidate.
Oh, okay, 2008.
2008. And that was when NDC lost. And Adamu won. Yeah, that was the year. And it was because there was a need to revive the CPP in Boko. Because Nami Papa had now retired back home. So I wanted at least to make sure that there was CPP in Boko. And
I'm representation.
And I'm calling. See, from that time, when I started saying me before I came and stood for the national vice chairmanship position, so since then, I have been a CPP member. I have tried to do all those things that I have to do, represented CPP on various platforms, and I've enjoyed it.
So how is CPP now?
Unfortunately, I am not so active in CPP now because I've had other interests. National interest movements. I'm one of the people who founded it. So Dr. Abu Sakari is this thing. So I'm with the national interest movement, and all we are looking for is searching for reforms from the Ghanaian constitution. Okay. To make things better.
Oh, so have you met the constitutional review committee? No more. Almost, I think say Professor Atububa Mone.
Atububa is a member of our group as well. Okay. And so
so far, what do you achieve, BB?
Oh, so far I think BB because we have brought some form of awareness. At least we have forced the president to come out and admit to say there are needs for some changes, even though and we have been able to get the opposition leader, John Mahama, to also come out and actually buy into it. We've had other people come out now, and we are still forcing for people to come out, say, I don't know, I was saying system before we can get good governance, some aspects of it. I was a film. And then I also belong to the CSE, that's the anti-corruption movement of some sort. So I'm also there. Crusaders Against Corruption. I'm also there. So far, those are the things we do.
Hey, yeah, mama, Rodling. Ono na osana na call horse riding na o swimming na chese onye ni paketwa ono ena na ye ni na share one so humble and chese who share baby you starting free yeah. I mean it's she has inspired us a lot because our hobrasia pa I've known her for some time and I mean him say no ye horse riding cry it's
manage pa
ye ni anomo ma no and found say with a golden spoon in your mouth. Our mother has taught us a lot. Say and here, and I think it will take you places. It will take you places. Inti you better your kakra. Na your bar a foot tour or war edema yenina no. Na yet she has seen it all. Or say ne will be crazy Kenya no. She has seen it all. Unto your foot. Na yeso yen fam boy bra. Na dachi ye do some pempen so na. Yeso yeti me to mo franefo. Ti ye twa ye ho na yaje aboafo nkrato ye besen abasisia.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Oh, it's great, fresh, natural, eggs, mineral, water.
You still got it.
Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Yo, ashafo madam wasese mwanya bre atwem enkomo na ye de ema me cry na me refi me hopo na ene vehicle 20 ho asem na ye ba beken wona wo so yen ase eye immune system support and for general well-being. Vehicle 20 tonic, is made up of 100% herbs known for supporting the immune system to fight disease and infections. Just say we immune system akofema emano ebasro say nyama yare nketenkete ne emwa we bia ede yare ba Vital 20 ebreni na asema wunya ahoden stronko. Just say ease your hangover, enhance athletic performance, fight your fatigue. Wa bre wo honam gojo wa basa wa just say wo baby a Vital 20 ebema ahoden stronko aba mu. It improves digestion, increase your energy, strengthen your immune system to fight diseases. Yare bia wa emwa no ewo echese omudi aba system mu a ema yare nketenkete na wuti wo kon wo hwene waso wo nan wo kotodwa wo sisi. Immune system I am renama yare netimi aban Vital 20 ebema immune system no enya hoden stronko. I Joy Herbal Center for ena a produce. Ti se wo pe bia wo friend number we 0244 585531 ana 0244 876321 ana say 024 288 7996. Mesan so esisubiem 0244 585531 0244 876321 and 0242 887996 Vical 20 Esaya Rebiabi a mano titiru miria medi ho adanse achem medamas ma why your politics kakra say baby a wudi bedru ye ne say movement here mo join any ade ura politics mo no wo hwa emfaso wo so is it worth it?
Oh, it's worth it. Everything that we do, there's a bit of politics in it. Even when you decide what to eat in the morning with your family, you do some politicking. It is just the way senya ye politics in enye. Sanka ye fan say I had to say football match, Kotokone Hearts, and a yebo. We win, but we come back together near Kudi Fufu, na ya no myansa na yako, anka assembly amba ho. But say no, ya ma adeno cry say Ghana no, enipa bi ya chemu tu, so to speak, because we are living in a duopoly. Ya chemu tu, ebinom ya MPP for, wama ba wamu nkwendi, na wenumo wamu nchirekom, musu munchai musu mudia ba na musu mwedi. But how about what if you no middle no? How about us? What you say? It's not supposed to be like that. And yes, I say ye Ghana ba kuna. Ya grobi na yedi wo na se wo fa na wa hwe ya ka all of us adwin ni pa ba akutirim. So you cannot say that you know all, and you cannot have all in your group. Even if you have, it is good say wo de kakra ebe mix it na Ghana na yede. The reason why Anyama ekose no is because amamwo no ya fa ne say wa obedi no na ya wo dia to do with it what you want to do. And yes, I know it. So, sana etia, nka Kwame Nkrumah beje fa hodie no. Anka Ghana nyina oye ne CPP limited. Nanka wafa. Akoso mo de ne din atoso. Bebia o de ne din betoso. But wanya ne sa. At least ye hu say he tried to detribalize this country. Not tribe. Nanka boarding school, ye nyina yet boarding school. We've intermarried. What you say? Tika ye ka anka Ghana de e was anka ye nuanom. Eni sanka ye ko mpape mu kraba. But eneno ye see NDC for your wedding MPP for nko. Obi papa wu kra o kontem na wakochia because okotena ho a obi beka say ebia wako join NDC anase wako join MPP anase tafla me say no beka say you joined any of the parties. But enesa na was say bano. To say ya behwe ne ya san akwachi ne ye hu se nipa ba akofo e na ebe ye papa ono nya ade na obehwe ye nyina all of us because ade no koda fa kwa e na de ahokyere ene niam sa no eba no because what does it why should wono wo fie wo didi me na wo tugu nya bi na obi enye bindi? It shouldn't happen. Sanka obia enya kakra anka ni nyina no ye nyina will be happy
and live peacefully
obi ani mre obi ena amambo ye de hye wonsa yan ka se kohwe like don't use it for your own benefit. It is for the benefit of the larger society Ghana. Enti eneno se wo ba da bia ye ka se yeniska sanka ya kwan ye yesio eye fine electricity correct, transportation correct. Na say aduane a efuo meduane ne nyama so wo na efo a anka Ghana fo pi wo mon complain but ya tena se ama enyama ya krafi amanone aye emu ene de na aya kasa ne betumi aye bi no ya tena se ama sese no agensem ye ntumi nye biom sese ya kra dollars no so na ye ni bi no nti ahokyere aba. We have to change. It was a yes. And we must learn, say, as a people, no, we must learn to punish people. It was a trinaso. It was a trinaso because corruption and many, as we can all see. Now, corruption and many, no, say, punishment to be a man from a nipper who say it is not, yes, it is not profitable to do those things, it will always be there. Because after all, me far obi
and we are not setting good examples.
We are not setting good examples. And we are not finding ways, we have to find other ways and means of dealing with it. A kroma yatina kroma ma en krofo esisi ndan kra 5-year-old to cry online. When they say build for the people or no build 20 no we yama on no bush afwankwa. Yes and so all these things just say it's the same. Ya dream ya do ya ho.
I think say or don't know what cry be ma sa niam
yes, I was say do ya ho. Ena I was say ye hu say e Ghana ba ko pe. Ye ni NDC Ghana, ye ni CPP Ghana na ni NPP Ghana. E ye Ghana ba ko pe. Nti say bibi ba umma ye nyina enjim. Ye fa ye ho njim na kro ni ye but baby aye kon ye MYN. It's not going to help us. Now and then so any young person out there, our person call politics mo me pa cho. Men ya wadwen say wo ba politics mu abenyiska. Pe wusika ansa na wa ba. Because politics is supposed to be a service. It's a sacrificial job. To wo be mu a na che say wo be serve nkrofo. Na wo be serve na say wo person material come more than it means that you are just coming for a wrong reason. So for me, let's say a member no any wama mo ho no say wo ba politics kai who say you are coming to serve. That's the most important. And for my northern sisters, for those of you who met with me and where probably you might get the chance to watch, and I said there is nothing like I cannot do it because I'm a northerner. You can do it. It doesn't matter where you are. Like I said, education is the key. Education, eno nchire say classroom nkwa. Efie nyansa cry is more important. Because utumi nya fie nyansa na the education also kan ho na aye correct.
Opening be say integrity is better than certificate.
Exactly. Ti fie nyansa. Ti monyere mo ho. Go out, explore. Sa me nursing training, teacher training apa ho. Look out, there are more avenues for other things out there.
They can all do.
They can all do.
And as the younger ones, more ba mama ba parents are suffering to give you a better life and you want to walk over people. Ya mami oti hey we hu ni nyina wo broni kra na adwane ma wundi da e na wa ba so sa enti ene de ya mami e ka no yen hwe na yeso yen fa mbo ye bra. She's a very humble person. Oye ni papa odo ni po bia timi ko ne nchen, yet she has seen it all. Nti yen fa ho brase onuado titiu, she emphasized on that. And I also want to reiterate that say onuado let's yen do ye hu because we have just one country. And especially women, say yes, start ye ma ye started share or strong koma ye hu a bisusu say obia besua e magana ebeye a better place to live and for all of us. Inti enne women on the front line, ye mame Rodlin, Imoro, Ayana, ye danasi, we to the brain. Next week, mobesanso eshia obashonko. Ye de nkomo a ede na nkomo no enkoso wa fiefie ma muntwa so ma mefo papa fo nkola no muni omundi nkomo ahobrase e de ye bedu achi meda mu nyina amase ye besanso ehia nyame ye adoma na wotwe sene. Thank you.